everyone, thank you for joining me on my next adventure. So what I will be doing in this video is I'm gonna be baking for you guys because that is the activity that was requested most. And as you know, I am not a good cook and I am not a good baker. I don't even know what most of the stuff in here does. I mean, I know what this is, but I don't even know how to turn this on. Like, how do you turn this thing on? But anyway, so I am very scared, and at the same time, I am excited. So excited that I decided to wear my Star Wars apron that my wife bought me for Christmas. And those that don't know, I am a huge Star Wars fan, so I'm wearing my Star Wars apron for this, all right? All right, but I would also like to introduce my lovely wife to this process, so please say hello to my lovely wife.
Hey everyone, excited to join Andy on this baking adventure and also excited to share this recipe from Bigger Bolder Bakers. I will link the description to the recipe in the YouTube video.
So I think it is important for me to point out that my wife and I are stepping way outside our comfort zones for this. Me, because like I said before, I am not good in the kitchen. I'm not good in this area right here. My wife, who is good in this area and a good baker, like I said, she is stepping outside her comfort zone because she doesn't like being in front of the camera, but she's doing it because she loves the ministry, and I'm doing it because I love you guys in the ministry, and you already know that. But anyway, I would like to start off with a prayer, so everybody please bow your heads. Father in heaven, I ask that you please be with Rosarelli and I as we bake some chocolate chip cookies. I ask that you guide our hands in the process, that you help to make them as delicious as possible, and that you help make this process entertaining and fun to watch. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. I love chocolate chip cookies, and that's why we decided that I was going to bake some chocolate chip cookies. I'm so excited, but you guys should let me know what kind of cookies are your favorites. And I haven't mentioned before, and I should have, please subscribe if you haven't already to our channel, okay? We would love to have you subscribe to our channel so then you can watch more of the videos that I make. But moving on, so the first step in this process is for me to mix all the dry ingredients into this bowl. And I can only do this once, all right? I can't make mistakes, so Rosarelli's gonna be behind that camera over there guiding me to make sure I don't mess up, all right? Okay, babe. Here we go. So I'm going to be mixing 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour.
Mm-hmm. Good.
All right. Next, I will be mixing 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And last but not least, last but not least, 1 teaspoon of salt. All right, and then I'm gonna be
Whisk away.
whisking it.
There you
Yes, whisk, 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 whisk. How long do I whisk for?
That's good. Everything's incorporated. So
Everything's
you can,
incorporated?
yes.
Is that a baking term?
Sure.
Everything is incorporated. Sounds more like a business term to me. Right, so the next step in the process is for me to be mixing the sugars, which is what makes the cookie taste delicious, and the wet ingredients that I have right here. And I will be mixing them into a larger bowl than I did use for the previous one that you just saw me mix, okay? So a little fun fact that my wife told me, and if you're not a baker like me, this was really interesting. The brown sugar is what actually makes the cookies chewy. Did you know that? I thought that's really cool. All right, so here we go. Wifey of mine, please don't hesitate to correct me if I'm about to make a dire mistake, all right? So
okay.
I will be mixing the white and brown sugars together.
Good.
And I'm supposed to mix this until all the clumps come out. You should come over here and you can see it.
Make sure there's no big chunks.
Big chunks.
I want nice, smooth, chewy cookies.
Okay, so that looks good.
Yep.
So now it's time for me to mix the wet ingredients.
What are you mixing in?
I am mixing in butter. So I'm gonna mix this until when?
Until it's all mixed together, well incorporated.
Until it's well incorporated. There's that word again. Well incorporated. All right. Okay, so it is about ready. Now it's time to mix the eggs into it, and I'm supposed to do 1 egg at a time. So here goes.
There you go. See, you did it.
Egg. Including all the egg yolk?
Everything. The whole thing.
Okay, now both eggs have been mixed in thoroughly, and it's time to mix in the 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so all the vanilla is mixed in thoroughly. It looks pretty good, if I must say so myself. And now it is time to mix in the flour. I'm gonna be mixing 2.5 cups
Yes.
of flour.
All-purpose flour.
Okay, so I think I have the flour all mixed in. Look at that.
Yeah, it
It's
looks
nice,
like
huh?
cookie dough.
Looks like cookie dough. It does. I could eat that right now if I...
But you shouldn't.
I
That's not
shouldn't.
good. It
Don't
has
wanna
raw,
get sick. Don't
raw
try that
egg.
at home.
Yeah. What do you add?
Now, it's time for me to mix 1 cup of chocolate chip cookies.
Of your choice, whatever kind of chocolate chip you like.
That's right. If you want to make something like this at home, you can choose whatever kind of chips you like or whatever thing you feel like mixing in. Actually, we saw a video earlier, didn't we, babe, where people were mixing in all kinds of stuff like, what was it? Sprinkles. They were mixing in s'mores.
Yeah,
That sounds
some
pretty
marshmallows and
Marshmallows
chocolate
and graham crackers.
That sounds yummy.
Yeah.
Once you get all the chips mixed in, we're gonna go ahead and cover it with cling wrap and refrigerate.
So once we get all the chips mixed in, we're gonna head and cover it with clean wrap and put it in that fridge right there for about 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I have all the chocolate chips mixed in pretty good. And now I have to wrap it and stick it in the fridge. So I'm going to grab some of this plastic wrap right here. Hopefully I do this
That's a lot, babe.
the first try.
Okay.
It's too late now. There's no going back.
I have scissors.
Oh. Okay. I can still recover from this.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Maybe I left scissors out for you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I meant to do this because they're scissors.
Yep, they help.
And there we go.
All
Okay.
right, and then you put it in the fridge. For how long?
30 minutes.
Okay, we'll be back in 30 minutes.
All right, you guys, it is time to take out the cookie dough from the fridge. It's been 30 minutes. All right, here we go. Looks pretty good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to take the plastic wrap off of this, and then I'm gonna scoop some cookie dough onto the sheets in piles of 6. Is that correct?
You can do 6, you can do more.
We'll
Let's
do
see how
6.
many we can fit on there.
So I'm gonna use this handy dandy scooper and make piles. Now, my wife likes little cookies. I like big cookies.
You can make big cookies and you can't put as many on a sheet.
Yeah, but they're my cookies, so I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Now, make sure to give enough space in between your cookies, otherwise they're gonna melt right into
Can you
each
see
other.
it?
I can see it.
Is that enough space?
I would put more space in between them.
More space?
They're a little too close.
A little too close? Okay.
Yeah, let them use some social distancing.
Good ones. Okay, so these cookies are ready to be put into the oven, and the oven is preheated to 375 degrees. And we will be baking them from 10 to 12 minutes depending on your oven. All right, here we go. All right, so it is time to take out the cookies. They look ready because my wife said so. And I'm going to take them out. I'm so excited. Okay, so it is now time for my favorite part. Oh, I cannot wait. So The cookies are ready to eat, and I don't even know which one to choose, but I'm gonna choose one for the sake of time. It's very gooey, it's very delicious. Okay, so these cookies are delicious, but I want to be as honest as possible with you guys and let you know that I did burn some. See? I know. I burned a few of them from the bottom, but I'm gonna eat these just as much as the others. I will enjoy them all. But that was the process. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was fun. I want to let you know that I will still be planning to do the whole DJ thing, though letting you guys see into how I mix. And I will also be doing a live DJ set. I haven't decided when, but be on the lookout for that. I will be posting it, and you guys can link on with me live as I DJ, but it will also be recorded so you guys can watch it later if you happen to miss it. All right, so that brings us to the end of our adventure. Thank you guys for joining us. If you guys have any questions for Rosarelli and I, or any suggestions for me to do for our next video, please feel free to leave a comment below in our comment section. And please don't forget to like or subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. But until then, you guys, stay safe and God bless. No, don't do that! Okay. Oh no.
What are you doing?
Nothing?
What's going on?